And while there's no change to the horror, no wiping away any of the wrongs, no diminishing the grief, we can finally express a deep sigh.
DNA and ballistics led to a breakthrough in one of the city's most infamous cold cases, the 1991 yogurt shop murders. Investigators, the city, and family of the victims came together this morning to explain what led to answers after all these years. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Daniel Muddy.
And I'm Jennifer Sanders. It was on December 6, 1991 when Austin firefighters would respond to a fire at the I Can't Believe It's yogurt shop off of Anderson Lane in North Austin. That's where they would find the bodies of Amy Ayers, Eliza Thomas, Jennifer Harbison, and her younger sister, Sarah. It wouldn't be until just a few days ago police would announce they linked Robert Eugene Brashears to the crimes through DNA and ballistic evidence, and he took his own life in 1999 during a standoff with police in Missouri.
After investigators detailed the steps that led to Brashears being named a suspect, families this morning had a chance to share their thoughts. And
the cold case is getting some resolution in large part because families kept pushing for answers. Our Jayla Washington is joining us live now to walk us through all of that. Jayla?
Jennifer, Daniel, yeah, families pushing for answers because they will always live with the weight of what happened. Where we are right now, we're in a plaza in North Austin where that yogurt shop used to be, and now there is a memorial there behind me where people have been showing up, bringing flowers, sort of just paying their respects, as you see two people out here doing right now since the news of that new suspect being identified came out. And yeah, hearing from families earlier today, very emotional as they spoke out for the first time since then. All eyes back on a case that went cold decades ago. The photos of Amy Ayers, Jennifer and Sarah Harbison, and Eliza Thomas, the young girls killed in a North Austin yogurt shop, sit in front of Austin City Council chambers. A bold visual representing the painful losses after police identified a murder suspect. Finally, after all this time.
Our reality doesn't change after today. Our families are still too small, still missing an essential ingredient, and we are lesser for it.
It has been so long, and all we ever wanted for this case was the truth.
That truth convoluted after two young men were wrongfully convicted and imprisoned based on what their attorneys argue were coerced confessions. Two never went to trial and two others convicted for the crime, only to have the court throw out their convictions later in the early 2000s.
One part of my brain has been screaming, "What happened to my sister?" And the other part kept repeating, "I will never know. I will die not knowing, and I have to be okay with that."
In the thick of desperation, yearning for peace, a relentless push for answers, led in large part by Angie Ayers, Sean Ayers' wife, who is Amy's big brother.
I've been here longer than most investigators involved. I've been here longer than the district attorneys, the prosecutors, and chief of police. I have been told no, to stand down, told to wait.
Despite resistance, Angie Ayers would go on to work with the Texas Attorney General's office, helping to create a cold case unit. And she's also collaborated with legislators on bills for families and victims.
Sean and Angie, thanks to your selflessness, you've not only helped other families, but you helped your own.
As neighbors pay respects visiting the site where the teens were killed, some resolve after Robert Eugene Brashears, a serial killer who committed suicide years ago linked to multiple other cases, is now tied to this one.
To my sister-in-law, Amy Ayers, I am so honored to have fought next to you. But you can rest easy now, sister. I've got it from here. I will continue your fight to help other victims. Thank you.
And Angie Ayers, who you just heard from there, actually mentioned that she and her family are looking to start a foundation to help other victims and other families who are going through obviously something similar. And families also expressing their gratitude to the Attorney General's office, the Cold Case and Missing Persons Unit, as well as law enforcement, everybody who worked with them really over the years to help them reach this point. A very, very emotional day, and obviously a long road ahead. The lead of that department for the Cold Case and Missing Persons Unit says that the case is still open and is actually asking anyone with information about this new suspect who they identified to come forward. We're live in North Austin. Jayla Washington, KXAN News.